What's up everyone, John from Beyond ARTV. It's time for your weekly dose of 7 on Sunday, and today I'm going to be talking about 7 songs that I discovered because of you guys, the viewers. That's right, I actually do read comments and I often do take your suggestions. I can't listen to everything, obviously, but if you guys put a song here or an album there, I often try and take a listen to it. I might not always talk about it, but this video is proof that I actually do take them to heart. There's 7 songs here that I've discovered and have absolutely loved, and I never would have found without the help of you guys. So this is giving back to you guys in this episode. I hope that you do enjoy it. Feel free to recommend any bands or maybe specifically one song I should check out to get me into a band in the comment section down below. Hit that like button on the video and let's dive straight into this. When I look back and think about it, what would my life be without songs like What a Pleasure? Beach Fossils' What a Pleasure is first up on the list. It's from their EP of the same name that came out in 2011, and I'm not a diehard Beach Fossils fan. I've never taken the proper time to really truly get super invested in them just due to the sheer volume of music that I do listen to and what I'm expected to listen to, I suppose. But this song was really the soundtrack of my summer of 2012 when it was sent to me in the comments by a viewer. I clicked on it and I was like, okay, I know Beach House now, so what's this? Is this like a cover band? Oh no, it's Beach Fossils, and it has the most pleasant vibe. Of course, a song called What a Pleasure probably should. It's summery, it's quirky, but it's also grounded in the sense that it has great instrumentation and it just feels like a breeze to listen to. This is one of those tracks that I still come back to nearly 8 years later, and I'm still just cycling through over and over and over again. It's something especially in the summer months that I play a lot, and it just gives me a smile. It's something that makes me think back, and I'm like, I'm so glad that I clicked that link that one fateful day in 2012. A little disclaimer for this next one, I was actually shown this music by, yes, a viewer technically, but also a fellow YouTuber in the music critics circle, Spectrum Pulse. You guys probably know him. If you don't, then go subscribe to his channel. He talked about the band ROLO TOMASSI because he covered their album this year, and we did a live stream together, not just the two of us, but also Rocked and the Rock Critic, and twice Mark made the plug. And I finally took the plunge, decided to check out some of their music. I think he had recommended the track Aftermath and Rituals, and my god, the first time that I heard Rituals, I was in love. It has a female vocalist in the band and also a very dark, ominous appeal to the music. It's very heavy but can also be very soft. If you listen to a variety of different songs on their new album, you'll see that they're really hitting all counterpoints. But the first song that I fell in love with was Rituals. It amazes me how much depth the lead singer has to her voice. She really just carries this song, and she's an absolute beast the way that she knocks it out of the park. But also, I cannot overlook the instrumental contributions because the heaviness of the song, it's not just your typical standard chugging, breakdown, whatever. This is channeled intensity, and I feel it hitting me in waves when I listen to this song. The passion is there, the lyrical content is there, the energy from the band, and just the notch for making music. It's incredible. I love this song, but also some of the other tracks on the LP. I hope to get more into them in the future, but a huge thank you to Mark for that.
Is there any point in trying to change? No matter what I do, it always stays the same. But I feel like this has been made for me.
All the way back in 2013, I got a comment from a user that I want to say was named Seamus, and they showed me this track. They actually commented about it several times saying, hey, you should check out this song, John. I think you would really, really like it, especially knowing the fact that you have a religious background and you don't always like Christian music or anything like that. This is a song that kind of bridges the gap in the valley, and the song is called Valleys by the band Close Your Eyes. I think this is one of my favorite songs of all time, to be quite honest, and I probably never would have discovered it if it wasn't for that viewer. Valleys is absolutely impeccable in the sense that it carries the burden of guilt and the human condition, dragging yourself down through these valleys, but how can you forget the blessings of life when you're down here in the valleys? The lead singer really just has an all-out war with his own mind in this song, and as it plays out, I feel that ambition, I feel that anger and that passion and trying to let go of the sadness and depression that's holding him down. It's something that's so beautiful as it plays out. And in the chorus, you hear that struggle. Is there any point in trying to change? No matter what I do, it always stays the same. And I feel like we all feel that in some sense, religious or not. It's a life thing where you just get bogged down sometimes and you're like, is there any point? But a song like Valleys, it helped me in the times that I was down in the despair, in the bottom of the valley, and it lifts you back up. It's a joyous song, it's a celebration one in a way, but it's not saying, hey, I've achieved victory. It's just like, life is going to keep hitting me, I have to keep going. It's an amazing rock intensity that's presented to us on the track. Their vocalist is super talented, the guitars are great here and truly steal the show for me, but the rest of the band plays really tightly as well, and you'd be a fool not to check this one out. This next one on my list is actually very, very recent. I just discovered this within the past 2 months, and I discovered it because of a Twitch stream. Now, if you guys don't know, shameless plug, I stream on Twitch every Monday at 7 p.m. Also, other scattered times. Follow me, link down below in the description. But sometimes I'll ask people if they have any recommendations. People who donate on there, I'll let them play a song and I'll often give a reaction or feedback to it. And this one definitely caught me off guard. The band is July Talk. The name of the song is Picturing Love. And the first time I listened to it, I was really just kind of surprised and shocked at how deep the male singer in the band's voice is. It's very raspy, very manly, I suppose, and just big, looming, towering, but I love the vibe of the track. And then there's a female voice that brings it back down to orbit and just sets everything in motion. I love the chemistry and the dynamic that they have, and the fact that they're able to play off of each other so well. I always love the rotating male and female vocals, but here it is very different than what you might expect. Expect a rough voice to greet you and expect to maybe not like it at first, but the more you play it, it's one of those odd earworms that's so catchy in some sense. I keep looping this song over and over. It's like a magnet I'm drawn to. I just so happen to remember the username of the person that recommended this band to me. It is Jackson the Epic, and they suggested on Twitter, along with I think a couple of other people, but this is the person that I saw it from first, that I check out You're Killin' Me by the band REMO Drive. Now at this point you might know that REMO Drive and myself and also my girlfriend are all kind of friends. We did a podcast together. I actually got shouted out on like the vinyl pressing, like John from ARTV was printed on the back under the thank yous. It's been a long road, but it all started with a viewer suggestion to check out this song, and I loved it. I love the spastic punk energy that it possesses, but also the catchiness of it. It's like emo, rock, pop, punk, and it's just in your face brutal. I love this song and its honesty and the way that it plays out. The music video, fantastic too. Maybe that helps sell me on it, but just the energy and the captivating spirit of the song itself is more than enough to make me stay around. In fact, I checked out that song and immediately knew that I had to have more, and that's why Greatest Hits, their debut album, was one of my favorites of 2017. Inching our way closer to the top of the list at number 2, we have the Australian synth-pop band GEOWULF and the song Won't Look Back. I discovered this one because of somebody that I knew from the app Symbol. You guys might remember that, where I would post my music suggestions, and unfortunately they shut down in June of 2018. Well, there was a viewer named Jimmy on there, and I decided to follow him because I liked some of the stuff that he was posting, and he actually posted the song Won't Look Back. And I heard that in my feed, it was playing, and it just really hypnotized me because I love the female singer's voice, but I also love the aura the band was building with the instrumental. It's something that's so potent if you actually take the time to read along with the lyrics. It's seemingly talking about a relationship that they're running away from and the fact that I can't go back to this. I will not. It's like tearing off the rearview mirror and saying keep moving forward. But it's not done so in a cliche way at all. In fact, it feels so fresh, so invigorating. I get so excited every time this song comes on shuffle because it's just something so unique and visceral, and I have to keep hearing it again and again. A toast to the viewer that recommended the #1 song on this list, Wasted Days by Cloud Nothings. I don't know your name, I don't know where you are, and I will not find you. You want to know the #1 song that dominated John from ARTV in 2012? The song that kicked his ass into gear? Wasted Days. Cloud Nothings. This 8+ minute epic goes all over the place. It makes you feel like you're losing your mind in some places, especially once it breaks down past the initial couple of minutes, and it also just gets you fired up in the sense that the spirited guitar and the fact that it's so rambunctious and also kind of confrontational. You love the singer's voice, you love the fact that it's raspy and it's hitting you hard, but it hits you from all angles. A song like this just doesn't come along every day. I feel like this is the magnum opus for Cloud Nothings. This is just like such a high point. It's hard to top, and I still find myself listening to this song in 2018 quite often. In fact, for a while, I had unsaved it from my main playlist on Spotify, but in 2017, I checked the date. I was like, I saved this back because I was just still searching it that often. It's not exactly every day that I find a song like that, one that I am so drawn to, one that I often do not skip over, but Wasted Days is exactly that for me. It's so vivacious, so full of life, but also kind of gray and kind of dismal, and I love the disposition between the two, the fact that they're separated in two different worlds, and I am forever grateful to the viewer that recommended it to me in the comments section. Again, a huge thank you to all of the viewers and everybody who recommended these songs to me. Like I said, I cannot take every suggestion, I cannot hear every song out there or every album, but I do try from time to time to check out some of the bands or some of the artists that you guys recommend to me, and thank you for doing so. Thanks for sticking with me, and thanks for watching this video. Be sure to drop a like on this one if you did enjoy it, subscribe to the channel if you're new in town, and obviously if you would like to donate on Patreon to help videos like this keep coming on both of my channels, then click that top link down below. Nothing else to add on this episode other than tap here if you want to go directly to my Patreon feed. If you want to see my last episode of SOS, then tap this card here, tap right over here for another recent video I made on the channel, or click any of these social links in the description down below, including my Twitch. Other than that, I'll see you soon on Beyond ARTV.